Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. As promised, this is another of those Ausini brick gun series sets. This is the M107 US sniper rifle, set number P22707. 527 pieces, ages 6 and up, and remember they don't sell these in the US, you need to get them from either China or Hong Kong. I'll put a link in the description of this video to a couple of retailers who are selling these on Amazon here in the US so you can order them, and so far I've had very good luck with these retailers. A lot better luck than I've had with the previous retailer I was using in Hong Kong. You know, I say that in every video and they still have not yet contacted me and made it right and either refunded my money or given me the Ausini train sets they owe me and the Sluban ships they owe me. And for a brief reminder, for those of you who aren't familiar with what happened is I placed the order, and even if you pay for the extra shipping, which is double the shipping, it'll take 30 days to arrive instead of 60 or 90 days. So I always pay that double shipping, so instead of $60 or $70, I'm paying well over $100 for shipping, so part of my order arrives. Okay, it didn't say box 1 or 2 or anything, and I say, wow, this is great, where's the rest of the stuff? So I wait a couple weeks. And nothing, so I send them an email, and it's ignored, and then finally they respond back, and they says, yes, it's on back order, we'll get you your stuff. Well, heck, that was like 4 months ago. The order was back in March. I think I received my stuff sometime late April, early May. And when I say received my stuff, that's the part that arrived. So what has not arrived yet is 2 Ausini brick trains, which I've already got those sets from a different retailer. And that different retailer was able to ship them to me directly from China in about 2 weeks. So that wasn't bad, with free shipping. And the other items from that shipment that did not arrive, or back-ordered, or whatever, or just was never going to arrive, were a couple, 2 or 3, I don't recall, it's been 6 months, Sluban Navy ships, like a frigate and a destroyer. I wanted to put them side by side with my Sluban aircraft carrier. So, as I say in all my videos, you know, hey, when you deal with an overseas retailer or supplier, things are going to happen. Sometimes you'll send them the money and you'll never hear from them again, as what I think happened that one time I was buying an aircraft carrier on the Google Marketplace, never heard anything back from them, bam, never got my money back, bam. These online retailers, it's too easy for them to set up a storefront, and then when they have so many complaints and they're going to get kicked off of Amazon or Google or eBay, then they just close down and set up another storefront. For the most part, I'm not a suspicious person. Okay, yeah, I am. But for the most part, these retailers want to do a good job. They want to supply you with a product. They want to make money. That's what they're in business for. But alas, that's what we have to deal with here in the US if you want these really cool sets that aren't sold here and that Lego won't make, so we have to get them from Hong Kong or China or some other country. So remember, there's a risk of ordering from overseas. I've had really good experience with 2 retailers now on Amazon, and I can't vouch for them except to say, hey, I've had very good experience with them. That's not to say that I won't have a bad experience with them in the future, but right now things are going really good, and I've gotten everything I've ordered from them, and it has come fairly quickly. 2 weeks at the longest, 5 days at the shortest, from China. That's amazing, right? All right, so now with that said, let's look at this specific gun. This is the M107. This is a US sniper rifle. Very cool looking gun, very realistic, smaller than a real gun, but still real enough that if you take this outside and walk down the street, you're gonna have a bad day. As with all these Ausini sets, whether it's an Ausini tank or a gun or even a train, some of the bricks will be printed, some of these will be stickers on there. Sometimes I put the stickers on, sometimes I don't. Something you really need to know is when it comes to the instructions of any of these Ausini sets, even if it's a printed brick, it won't say it in the instructions. It'll show you the shape of the brick, you'll put it on, and then you'll say, wait a minute, according to the picture, it's a printed brick. And not the picture in the instructions, it'll be the picture on the box or the picture on the front cover of the instructions, which is usually the same as the box, right? So there will be some printed bricks in these sets, and you gotta, pay attention that you are putting the printed bricks where they need to be. That is a definite failure or downside to these instructions. Other than that, these instructions are fine. There's not a problem with them. Top quality bricks, top quality instructions, except for that printed brick issue, right? And as I mentioned, I hate to put on stickers, but sometimes I'll put on the stickers if it makes the gun look really cool. Sometimes I will leave the stickers off if I want you to see the brick structure behind the stickers. Oftentimes these gun sets will have a sticker which goes on the magazine as well as the pistol grip, and sometimes I like you to see what's going on there. Sometimes I just don't want to put the stickers on because it's a pain. I hate stickers, you guys know that. Also, as with all of the Ausini gun sets, this came with extra bricks and plastic bullets. The plastic bullets don't load into the magazine or the gun or anything. They're not even the right size. The plastic bricks, they're not even bricks that you could use in this set. They just took a handful of extra bricks and tossed them in. Also, something that I need to mention, this is a lot higher quality than those first couple of Ausini gun sets I did. Remember, we did the revolver and we did that MP5? If you recall, that MP5 wanted to fall apart just if you looked at it wrong. This is a lot higher quality. If you drop this, yes, it'll break, but this is not going to fall apart in your hands. And I've been getting a lot of comments and PMs. People are really waiting for not this sniper rifle, but that Russian SVD sniper rifle. So I've put them both together. I have not yet filmed that SVD sniper rifle, and we'll film that as soon as we get a chance. But let me just tell you, this is a much better quality gun than that one. Well, in real life, it's a much better quality gun. But in this brick set, it's much better quality gun for a couple of reasons. The scope on this seems to be a little bit smaller and mounts quite a bit better than the Russian scope mounts on that Russian SVD gun. Also, the buttstock on this gun compared to that gun is a lot better quality. It's smaller on this gun, and it does look more delicate, but it really is stronger because on that Russian gun, that buttstock is this big, heavy, brown plastic thing, and it's got a lot of weight. And when it connects to the rest of the stock, it's really one of those points that it wants to fall apart. It's already fallen apart on me twice. Still, nowhere near as bad as an MP5. But of the two sniper rifles, this is the one you want. That other one will be fine if you either modify that stock and, or you can glue it or just live with it. Be careful. But the scope on that, it's a big scope. It looks cool, but it does not want to mount on very well. It's not working for me. So if you get that other gun, yeah, build the scope, put it on, and then take the scope off because it's going to fall off on its own. Or I guess you could glue it. And as you see, I put the bipod on this gun. It's a sniper rifle. You need that bipod. So far, all of the Ausini guns have come with a bipod. Sometimes I build them and then just hold them up separately. Sometimes I put them on. On the AR-15 and the AK-47, come on, who's going to put a bipod on it? Well, you would if you were up doing a little sniping with them, but you're not going to have that bipod on it when you're, just running through the desert or the jungle. But all in all, this is a great quality set. This is probably one of the best looking guns. This is better looking than the AK-47. This is better looking than that M16. And really, it's better looking than that SVD sniper rifle. If you remember when I did that AR-15 M16 video, I said, I now have all of the Ausini gun sets. I just went online, I saw now there are 2 more, and I gotta order them. Well, I ordered one of them. So I still have to order one more. And the newer ones is the MP7, which is now for sale, which it wasn't before. It's an updated version of the MP5, little submachine gun. And a Desert Eagle handgun. I'm going to guess and say it's a Desert Eagle 50 cal. And I actually have a real life Desert Eagle 50 cal. So we can put them side by side. Desert Eagle makes some great weapons. So I guess sadly I'm reporting that I don't have all the Ausini guns anymore. Hopefully they'll keep coming out with more, then I'll have to keep buying more, right? So as soon as those other guns arrive, then I'll have to make videos of those. But the quality has come up from my first Ausini gun, so I'm sure the quality on these will just keep getting better. Alright, so what do you think? Do you have any of these Ausini gun sets? Do you have any Ausini brick sets at all? Are you afraid to order things from overseas? Yeah, it happens, right? There could be problems. You could have problems with a retailer, you could have problems with, there's cultural problems. Things are just, we don't speak the same language, and there might be some easy misinterpretations. I guess it's hard to misinterpret, here's my money, where's my stuff? Hey, I don't know. So you do have to take into consideration the cultural differences, and then there's customs. Sometimes you get this stuff from overseas, and customs confiscates it. Which is funny, because when you send stuff overseas, or if you receive stuff from overseas, even if you're buying it, it says right there, is it an item? What is it? It's a gift. A gift? No, it ain't a gift. I paid money for it. Alright, so as I said, I will have a link in the description section of this video where you can find this gun yourself, and the best endorsement I can give this retailer right now is I have had good experience and good luck with them. But remember, these Ausini sets are hard to find. I've heard from several people, including a couple of retailers, that they received a bunch of Ausini sets early on and they set up their storefronts or they had them in shops and they wanted to get resupplied and they couldn't get any more of the sets. They were hard to get. At least that's the story coming out of Hong Kong. But these are coming directly from China, so maybe they're not going to have a supply problem? I don't know. So get these while you can. If you have any desire to have this set, get it while you can. Because something that's very common with these Chinese brick company, knockoff companies, clone companies, call them what you will, something that's very common is they're here today, they're gone tomorrow. So if you want this set, get it, build it and say, wow, and then take the instructions and rebuild it out of Lego. Put them side by side, the Lego version and the Ausini version. How cool would that be? Well, very cool. You guys know that. So leave your comments in the comment section. Hey, tell me if you had any bad experiences with buying overseas. And this isn't just to China. I talked to a friend in the UK who had a problem buying something from here in the US. They said it shipped, it didn't arrive, I don't know. And you guys remember I had a problem with those Lego Olympics minifigs from a shop in London. So I guess dealing international, you're gonna have, it's just a risk you're gonna have to take, I guess. I'll leave the comments in the comment section. Hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.